Well, good morning and welcome to Valley Views. I'm your host, Glenn Edison, and we're certainly glad that you're with us today. This is, by the time you see this recording, it'll be Thanksgiving or maybe even a little after, and we just wanted to have a little different point of view today on, and what I'd like to talk about is things I'm thankful for. Of course, I had to write them down because if I didn't write them down, I'm sure if you're like me, you forget some of these things, but I wanted to talk about some of these things that I'm thankful for since we're coming on the holiday season of Thanksgiving and I'm going to be around family and friends and so forth. One of the first things I want to mention is being thankful for is God, my Creator. It's because of God that He has given me the opportunities to do the things I have done in my life and the things I am doing currently. So I want to give God the credit. So thank you. That's one of the things I'm thankful for. The main thing I'm thankful for, as well as His Son who died on the cross for our sins. Two, I would like to thank BTC Fiber for allowing me to do Valley Views. Valley Views is a good program that Ethan Lloyd, who also works with me behind the scenes with the cameras and so forth, asked me back in January of this year if I'd like to do this, and I said yes. It's something that I feel very good about. We want to bring the positive to this area, things that are going on in the valley and Sequatchie County. So thank you, BTC Fiber, for doing that, and Ethan for his support. I'd also like to thank my wife of 40 years, who supported me through thick and thin. Be 40 years this coming January, and she's a lovely person, and I appreciate all the things she's done for me as well as she has done for my family. And speaking of my family, I'm very thankful for my 2 daughters and my 3 grandchildren. They bring a light to my eye every time I'm around them, and so I'm thankful for that. It is because family, without our families, we would really be alone, would be by ourselves. And speaking of family, I'm thankful for my church family. My church family at the Bethel Church of Christ. They're wonderful people, as well as I'm sure your church family are good people. But your church family, they're the ones that encourage you and support you when you need that support and encouragement, when you need a prayer, maybe just a hug sometimes. So I'm thankful for my church family at Bethel. I'm thankful for the Sequatchie Valley. I'm not a native of Sequatchie Valley, but I've lived here almost 40 years, about 38 I believe. I'm originally from Boaz, Alabama, and that's my hometown. And I miss it from time to time, but I really enjoy being here in the Sequatchie Valley. It's a wonderful place to live. It's a wonderful place to be. It's just a wonderful place. And the people here are wonderful. And I've certainly enjoyed my time here, and I hope I have many, many more years to live here in the Sequatchie Valley. And speaking of the Sequatchie Valley, there's plenty of the fine folks here. I've met so many people during those 30 plus years of being here, and got to know so many people that I did not know before coming here. Because really I was kind of an outsider, because when I first got here, everybody knew everybody, or they were related to everybody, it seemed like. And so I'm just thankful I've developed the friendships I have with the fine folks here. I'm thankful for the leadership and the of Sequatchie County and the city as well. You have both the city and county mayors, the city commission, the county commission. They sit, and a lot of people give them grief from time to time, but they sit and discuss things, matters that relate to us as taxpayers and citizens of the county and the city, and they do a good job. They actually, before they meet, they go through a lot of things, and they have to make some hard decisions sometimes. So I'm thankful for those people. And speaking of the leadership, I'd also like to thank our first responders of this community. our firefighters, our police, and rescue squad, and the ambulance service, all those people who, on a moment's notice, can be called out to help us. I know I've needed the help of the fire department, the police department, and an ambulance. So at different times in my life. So, and always been treated with respect from all those people. You get to know those people and get to know. It's nice to have a good relationship with first responders, because they're the ones that really truly put their lives on the line many times for us. I'm thankful for the school system here we have in Sequatchie County. Of course, I was employed 30 years with the Sequatchie County school system, as well as my wife. And during that time, I've developed many relationships with students, faculty, staff, parents, and it's just a wonderful time. Now, a lot of them, I can't remember their names because I've met so many students. I remember faces more than I do the names, but it's just a good time that I've had in the school system. And by the way, our school system, I know sometimes we get criticized, and this year has been a especially hard year for our school system because of all the things with the COVID and everything. But when it gets down to it, our school system really puts in a hard day's work and a hard year's work, because when you look at our test scores, most of the time our test scores are on the up and up, and do pretty good when you compare to grade levels across the state and across the area. They do a good job. So thank you for all the teachers who are out there working and doing a good job, especially those that I've worked with, and I appreciate it very much. I'm thankful here for the Chamber of Commerce. This is where we're doing our program today in their little studio that they have. Chamber Director Janice Kaiser and Brittany, the secretary out there, they both are good, fine people. They've helped me out a lot. Miss Janice has helped me grow in a lot of ways, and so has Brittany. And they're good people, so get to know them. The chamber here, Miss Janice, she works hard each and every day, and she does an amazing job. And if you don't want your head to swim, then don't come to the chamber, because it'll be swimming before you leave. I promise you that, but in a good way, because Miss Janice works hard. She's constantly on the go. I'm thankful for not only the chamber, but the chamber members for their support and the things they do, and also for the visionaries in this community. The visionaries look to this community and see what this community can be and could be, and sometimes they put their sweat and blood and money into many programs. We have things like the Dunlap Mercantile and the local depot, and some other things that are being planned and coming around. So thank you for all that. I appreciate it. I'm also thankful for the many friendships I developed throughout the valley, not just here in Sequatchie County and Dunlap, but throughout the valley in Marion County and Bledsoe County. People that I've gotten to know while being here. The friendships that you develop, we all need to work hard on friendships, because without friendships, we're kind of alone, and we all need our friends. I know I've needed mine, and they've come through for me, so I appreciate it. I'm also thankful that I was allowed another day of life. I woke up this morning, and I'm very thankful for that. I appreciate that very much, because none of us know when our last day on earth will be here. So cherish each and every day that you have. It's going to be a great day, and I'm thankful for being awake today and being up. I'm thankful for all the business owners in this area. Why? Because they put their sweat and blood and their money, they've invested in this community because they believe in this community. And we have a lot of small businesses in the area. We need to get out and support them each and every time we can. So thank you for all the small businesses. I'm thankful for those who gone on before us who are no longer with us because some of their leadership has been good for us, so we can have them as examples as leaders in our community. So thank you very much I appreciate that very much. I'm thankful for our viewers, the viewers of our community that we have. For the Valley Views, so many of you watch our programs on the BTC Fiber YouTube page. As a matter of fact, last week I was out and about and got stopped by a couple of people and said, hey, we see you on the television. We see you on Valley Views. And I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. I appreciate that very much. And one last thing before I go. I just want God to bless you and with all of His many rich blessings that He has. And thank you for, again, being a part of Valley Views in our program. And as we take this time of year to be thankful for the things we're thankful for, think about those who, the shut in and the sick and the bereaved and those in the nursing homes. Think about those, and if you can, get out and visit them. Send them a card. Give them a phone call. Anything you can to make their day a brighter day. Again, this is Glenn Edison for Valley Views, and thank you very much, and I appreciate you, each and every one. Thank you.
Brought to you by Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, your full-service telecommunications provider right here in the Sequatchie Valley.